Am I sure? And here's why. So if you have a 12-volt refrigerator 110, they're becoming a lot more popular these days. Seeing a one-way unit, one-way meaning it only has one source of power. Now, if you have a two or a three-way unit, that means that you're capable of running that refrigerator on propane. Now, the propane utilizes a heating element back there that is going to operate the refrigerator. That is what helps the unit cool the food. I know that sounds crazy, but without getting into the exact science, it does not cool the food. It removes the presence of heat with that process. If you're interested, I'll make a video on how all that works. But anywho, your refrigerator requires good ventilation. You need an intake and an exhaust. Now that happens one of two ways. Some of them will have two vents on the outside of the coach on the side. That's typically when you find a refrigerator and a slide out. Another way you'll see is it has a vent inside side of the coach that comes in, and then there is a roof vent on the roof. That is where having this compartment empty is important for a couple reasons. First, like I said, the refrigerator utilizes a cooling unit that runs on LP. Now, the more heat that it has to remove, because that is how the refrigerator works, the more heat that it has to remove, the harder it works. So say that unit was utilizing this airtight cabinet up here, which this one clearly isn't. Again, this is a 12-volt fridge. By you opening that, you're allowing more heat to get to that cooling unit, thus making your fridge work a lot harder and not removing the heat from your food as well. And then, of course, there's the safety concern. Think of this as a fireplace or a furnace. If there's a burner back there or a flame, it's making what? Carbon monoxide. That carbon monoxide either comes out the roof or out that back vent. No big deal. It's built like that for a reason. That's why most of your refrigerators are airtight. Now, say that upper cabinet was being utilized for that feature, or that function, I should say. By opening it, you're allowing carbon monoxide to come into the coach. When I leave comments like that, I'm not trying to be a troll. I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm honestly just trying to help people that may not know that. I'm a camper myself, and I know that space is important. So when you see big cabinets and things like that that are blocked off, of course, you're going to want to tear open into it. Just remember that in a camper or an RV, everything is built the way it's built for a reason. It may not always make sense, and trust me, most of the time it doesn't make sense. But when you dig down into it, it was built like that for a reason.